Hey everybody, welcome back to Camping Gear TV. I am Josh,
I am Ben.
and today we've got a couple backpacks we're looking at by a company you might know named Jansport.
Jansport. So we looked at a couple episodes,
Mhm.
the agave bag. I actually have it right here as a reminder, which was
Oh, yeah.
which was a
I
good,
remember that.
like day packing type pack, but also is maybe something that'd be good
Yeah.
for like doubling and everyday use, to the office or school or whatever you do.
You put a bowling ball in it.
Sure, I guess you could.
Yeah.
But Jansport has recently come out with a new series of backpacks called the Cloud Ripper series.
Yes,
And
they did.
they sent us two to look at, and we're really going to delve into one today, which is this one right here, which is the Catalyst. And recently over the summer, I guess we've gotten into some bigger type backpacks, some higher liter backpacks,
Right.
stuff to take out for like maybe a weekend or a week long trip. This pack's a little different. It's really more for just like a day, a 1 day out type deal. It's not so large that you're gonna take everything in the kitchen sink, just a couple things with it. So this pack, did I say the name? The Catalyst?
Catalyst.
It's inspired by Jansport's 8,000 meter challenge, which is a hike that they do, which is a 1 day, 40-mile hike, and it covers 11,000 feet of elevation.
That's interesting.
So pretty cool. So as you can see, it's not a really big backpack. It's 20 liters, weighs 1 pound and 11 ounces. So it's really small and really light. Yeah, it's got one main compartment, which it uses, basically to store the majority of what you need.
Yeah.
And up top, the zipper here,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is like one smaller compartment. And really,
Yeah.
in this compartment up here, for my liking, I would have liked to see it be a little bigger. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it's like a cell phone and an iPod.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not much can fit in there.
Right. And so probably more for like just stashing a couple personal
Right.
belongings that you might need to keep track of, like your keys or your wallet or something like that.
That'd be nice.
On the back side, it's got a sleeve area where they say it's, for a hydration pouch
Okay.
or something like that, but honestly, you could stuff anything in there.
All right.
And there's two pouches on the side for water bottles, some mesh
Yeah.
pouches. Got some trekking pole loops in the back,
Very nice.
and it's got a couple points of compression for the backpack. And these two straps on the side, so you can compress what's in the bag thoroughly, and then these strings on the back here, you can tighten down what you got in the sleeve.
So it's really, I know we're going to get to the straps and some of the other features, but it's really a lot like a mini backpack.
Yeah. This, as you can see, this one actually has its own hip belt, even though it's
Right.
only a 20-liter pack. It's still got something you can use in case you got a bit of weight back here you can use the hip belt to support. And of course, the hip belt itself has some pockets, some mesh pockets in there, which you can also use to store goodies like a taser in case you see a bear on the trail. You definitely want to take care of those guys.
Yeah, and it all looks really well ventilated.
Oh yeah, extremely. You can see that
Yeah.
everything is real meshed
Right.
to the brim, just so everything is real breathable. The straps are real thin, kind of different from the agave. Their straps are real thick and padded, and you can see the padding. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see through through the padding of the straps.
Right.
So it's not just
It's nice.
it's not just covered in mesh. The straps themselves
Right.
have holes in them just to help breathe easier, and probably to take down the weight. Because this is a pack where you're going to want to be using it in environments where you're moving real quick, and so you don't want to be bogged down with a lot of extra weight.
Yeah, so a good pack for a day hike, probably, right? When
Yeah.
you don't need to take too much stuff with you.
Right, exactly. Jansport on their website, they always list like what they feel like their packs can carry, and that's their list for this would be an extra layer of clothing, socks, water bottle, lunch, sunblock, insect repellent, cell phone, MP3 player.
Oh,
So, anyways,
very nice.
that's kind of the pack in a nutshell. This guy is about $100 roughly. I saw on Campmore that it was $90.
Okay.
So, but everywhere, a few places had it a little more than 100, but 100 seemed like it was the average.
Yeah. So $100.
Pretty good pack. Really interesting. Kind of fashionable.
Did you know that Jansport, originally, the company was almost named Spanjort, but they decided against it because they didn't want to be associated with cut-off jean shorts. So instead of being called Spanjort, they changed the name to Jansport.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I was unaware.
Well, because Steve Span,
Uh-huh.
I think, was the original founder.
Sure, right.
And their first product was a jort.
Sure. But the jort, if I'm correct, did not take off very well.
No, the jort didn't do so well initially, and they decided to focus on a broader sport apparel market.
I will say that Jansport was the main supplier for myself for backpacks through grade school.
Yeah, I had a lot of them too, and I actually have an external frame backpack that I've hiked in the Grand Canyon with that's
I
Jansport.
think we're going to take a look at that later. So
Yeah.
just real quick here, I'll let Josh talk about this, but we don't have all the time in the world, but this is just another example of the Cloud Ripper series, this other pack they sent us, the Mazama.
So there's a few packs in the Cloud Ripper series, I think 4, and the Mazama is another one. This is a nice pack. Again, like the Catalyst, it's got the hip belts. It's got some of the other features that Ben talked about. Loops to carry stuff. But this thing is actually made for people that are out skiing and snowboarding. So something we don't talk about often, but kind of a neat feature.
Sure.
It's got straps to hold in a snowboard. There's 3 different ways you can carry skis or a snowboard with this thing. And this one's got water-resistant zippers and whatnot to try and keep the snow out. So
overall, really nice packs, and I've been actually seeing a lot more ads coming out for the Cloud Ripper series. Seems like to be a series of packs they're really kind of pushing right now. And if you go see, they got some packs that are also larger in liter size, ones that you can take out for a week-long hike or something like that. And so, really, really solid stuff. So, really nice. Thanks again to Jansport for sending us this stuff. And that's basically our episode for today. Come back and check out more episodes later. There's Gary. That's Josh. I'm Ben, campinggeartv.com.
see you later. Hey everybody, welcome back to Camping Gear TV. I am Josh.
I am Ben.
And today we've got a couple backpacks we're looking at by a company you might know named Jansport.
Jansport. So we looked at a couple episodes, the agave bag. I actually have it right here as a reminder, which was a good, like day packing type pack, but also is maybe something that'd be good for like doubling and everyday use, to the office or school or whatever you do.
You put a bowling ball in it.
Sure, I guess you could. Jansport is